he should get the head up. And he said it yesterday. He said he's not actively looking for him or shit like that. They run into each other, beat the shit out of each other, keep it pushing.
I was Young Curse. We back with another video, no jumper. Almighty Suspect versus Hesh, man. They got a little beef boiling up. We're going to see what's going on right here, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe after the video. Let's get right into it.
Brother, so, I mean, I've never met Hesh before.
That's my fucking boy.
He's the lustigator. I love it. He does it every week now.
He seems super chill. Like
chill might not be the word.
Well,
good guy, but chill.
Hold on.
He's pretty chill. He's not he's not an amped up nigga.
You do be wilding out on Twitter though.
He gave house phone the little sapphire necklace thing.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he seems like a nice guy. I've
my nigga.
Heard you and Blasey and Yuri speak really highly of him.
Yeah.
You know,
punched out Chuck.
Yeah, he punched out a fucking subtly racist
man.
Yeah, he punched the racists out of him.
With that being said, like
racism.
Like, you know this guy a lot better than us. Like, what the fuck is going on with him, and why is he like pressed by?
I don't think anything's going on with him. I think.
Let's explain what he did. He went on Twitter and he said like, "Oh, y'all think you dope because you got an Almighty Suspect interview on No Jumper or something like that."
Not y'all thinking you're dope because you got interviewed by Almighty Suspect.
And he said that's
that's what he said. Yeah,
basically calling Suspect a lame in so many words.
Yeah,
and so then Suspect goes on.
I would be offended by that.
Hell yeah, it's
for sure.
Yeah, if somebody sneak this in on the internet, on Twitter, whatever it is, you feel me? That's low key hate. No matter how you word it, put it, say it, it's hate. You know what I'm saying? You didn't call in and tell it to me in my face, or call my phone. We're gonna have to hash it out eventually. You know what I'm saying? Like that's out.
For sure.
Especially when you've never had a negative interaction with this person before.
But
no, that's a fact. But that's kind of like
Suspect said that he's like a big frosty guy.
Oh.
Not the snowman. Well, yeah, the snowman. The snowman.
The snow gerb.
Snow gerb, right. But I don't know if that is a factor in it. But okay, you guys tell me what to do.
I didn't think about that.
You guys tell me what to do. So Hesh hit me last night, and he goes, "Yo, put me in a group chat with Almighty."
Sam, he did the same thing to me.
And I hit up Almighty, and I was like, "Do you want me to add you to a group chat for this conversation?" And also, it wasn't like, "Oh, put me in a group chat so we could squash this." It was like, "Put me in a group chat so we can meet up and fight."
Facilitate the fight.
Basically.
Why would you want to be involved in that?
Well, I wasn't like gonna facilitate it, but
He
it's
didn't
like,
ask to be.
if y'all want to be in a group chat together so that you can figure out how you're gonna squash this, okay. But like, I asked Almighty, and he was kind of just like, "I ain't meeting up for nobody for a fade." And
That's a fact.
And
I felt that too.
I kind of forgot about it.
Honestly,
but he said you could put me in a group chat with him if you want to, and then I was like, "All right, fuck it, I don't care."
Almighty called it straight for no reason. And he has every reason to feel like he should get the head up. And he said it yesterday. He said he's not actively looking for him or shit like that. They run into each other, beat the shit out of each other, keep it pushing.
Tell me, how would you feel? You know what I'm saying? How would y'all feel if somebody sneak dissing you? You know what I'm saying? Would you call him out for the fade and meet in person and fight? Or would you just keep it pushing? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's kind of crazy.
But if you actually have an issue with someone and they want to meet up with you, isn't it kind of on you to meet up with them?
It depends if you got respect for that person, because it can go to a whole nother level. If I don't know you like that and you just running your mouth at me, why would I even meet up with you to begin in the first place?
I mean, really, like, from where I'm standing, it's on Hesh, because Hesh the one that's pressed about it.
Now, if his house phone, like, hey, house phone's the homie, he's a neutral party just like you, and you feel like, oh, I respected that, I want to sit there and get down with you, you can sit there and facilitate that, but, like, for the most part, like...
But, okay, this situation in particular, though, it's different than, like, the me and Milk thing, where it's like, I said, I'm not fighting you. I'm not, like, meeting up with you to fight you. I don't want to fight you. That's it. That's my perspective on it. This is different because they both said they want to fight each other.
Yeah. But
So
I'm like, why do y'all niggas need us to be in the middle of it?
Well, I could understand how Hesh would need his phone number.
Man.
I just didn't want to be the one putting him in a group chat because I'm not going to show up and be there when you guys meet up. You're not allowed to do this at the No Jumper office. So if you guys do meet up, I don't want to be responsible for whatever the fuck happens.
Yeah, nobody got to broadcast the fade or nothing that you do. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it should be behind closed doors, handle the situation like men, and then just keep it pushing. But I mean, it's all about clicks and views out here. I feel it.
Because who knows what kind of crazy shit could happen. I don't want it on my hands.
They both text me. Almighty texted me first and was like, set it up with your homie or some shit like that. And then Hesh texted me too, put me in the group chat, blah, blah, blah.
I gotta be honest, if I'm house phone, I'm trying to squash this. And I'm at least trying to get to the bottom.
Yeah, but
I'm not
see,
that. I'm not that. Cuz
There's some stuff that you can squash, but when you blatantly go on Twitter and say stuff like, I catch it straight, and then Almighty said this wasn't the first time that he said something about him.
Right.
So I mean, I can understand where Almighty coming from. I only met Hesh one time. I don't know why he would say some shit.
But to be fair, though, Hesh is that kind of person, 100%.
And if he stands on that, then that's him.
Yeah, most of us, if there was somebody, like, you know, if there was somebody on No Jumper that you didn't like, and say you weren't a host, you're, like, kind of removed from this, you're just at home watching it. But actually, this is different, because Hesh is, like, friends with everybody.
You want the fade with Bassa.
You know, okay, if there was, like, a new Vlad host that you really hated, you're probably not going to hop on Twitter and just be like, man, this new host sucks ass or whatever, you know? But, like, he'll do it. Like Hesh will call out anyone. He'll talk shit about whoever. Like if he feels something, he's gonna just say it, and he's not really worried about how it goes down from there. And he knows that like suspect's gonna see that. He knew how the suspect was gonna get mad. He knew
his Twitter's not private or nothing.
If Hesh goes to a No Jumper show,
he privated his Twitter.
Did private it.
Man, listen, we gotta stop all the bullshit. If niggas want to fight, niggas know where niggas is at. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying.
But you know what?
I'm just saying.
Why are you saying that though? That's not allowed. If you're gonna meet up, go meet up by the train tracks. You're not allowed.
Like if you're able to dish out some hate or whatever you're saying or criticism over the internet, and you're cool with that, you feel me? You just want to smoke with everybody, then all right, that's your issue. You know what I'm saying? But don't be afraid. Don't try to turn down any phase. Don't try to say sorry if somebody try to really bring that to you. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what it is. Anything could happen. Not a fade. It could be a fade. It could be even worse. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be ready for anything that happens.
Allowed to meet up here.
I didn't tell nobody to meet up and do nothing. I'm just saying if it's really.
I thought you were saying come here and fight.
No, I ain't say that. I'm just saying if it's really smoke, niggas
not. But at what point do we draw the line? Like if one of my partners is like, hey, I need that with AD for no fucking reason.
He can get it.
Yeah, but
but you wouldn't.
Nah.
What you mean?
It's some random bozo you never met him a day in your life.
I'm not.
You got no
wouldn't
reason
allow
to
my
meet up with
homie-
him, and he wants to meet up with you in a fucking parking lot and fight. You're taking time out of your Wednesday afternoon to go fight some guy, and yeah, maybe it's easy to imagine this if he's a little guy, but what if he looks like Tyrone? Then what are we doing?
Tyrone, that's
Fuck
wild.
Tyrone. I don't care.
Tyrone's from a movie, right?
From a movie.
Oh,
Wow.
Well, okay, look, and that what you're saying right now. Yes, I'm not gonna go on my way.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not about to punch down. You feel me?
If it's someone you know, if it's somebody you used to fuck with or work with or whatever.
That's
I'm checking one of my homies if they're trying to press anyone here.
You're supposed to.
Yeah.
I had a weird situation recently where somebody that I fucking interviewed a long time ago, he hit me up and he was mad about something that I said in some random fucking interview. And it was basically like, I felt like he was completely miscommunicating or misinterpreting what I said, and he like clearly really wanted to get on the phone with me and have this like big drawn out argument about this, and I was like, bro, I'm busy, I'm not doing it, like this is stupid, like you just listen to what I fucking said in the interview again, like you're taking this the wrong way. And he was so mad that I wouldn't get on the phone with him, and it was just like, it was one of those days where I had like 4 interviews. I'm just like, I'm not doing
I don't
this.
got time.
But 9 times out of 10, even when you want to get on the phone, you're going to squash it. That's what you're calling for.
That's what getting on the phone means.
Yeah, basically.
1,000%.
I also just feel like if I interview somebody, that doesn't mean I have to get on the phone with them whenever they want to get on the phone with me. Just because they like heard something I said in a podcast and took issue with it. Like I'm not signing up for that when I interview somebody.
And you're right. And I told Almighty the same shit. It's like, look, you're gonna have to get to the point that a lot of people gonna start calling you out. You can't attack every single person.
But the thing is,
especially when you're like putting out this image of physical confrontation being a part of your repertoire.
And you can ignore people that you don't know, but as soon as you know them, it's like, we can't expect suspect to not respond to that. Like, suspect should be the bigger man and not respond to that.
But Hesh is so brand and Jason No Jumper that I feel like he had to say something to that because these motherfucking watchers would be like, "You're scared of Hesh."
But that's the thing, though. Also, I don't
feel me?
like for me personally, I don't have a brand that's dependent on my physical intimidation or fools wanting to like get down with me or not. So if someone tweeted me like that, I would just be like, "Oh, okay," like you know what I mean?
Okay, nigga.
Yeah, I wouldn't even really.
But if it was somebody that you feel was like, on the same level as you for sure gonna be like, "Nigga, get down."
I mean, if it come down to it, it really like if I'm a fight at this point in my life as a 75-year-old man, it has to be for.
It has to be really worth it.
Yeah, like, I'm not.
Man. All right, y'all, that's the end of the video right there. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Watch out for the next video. All right, y'all, I'm gone.